Welcome. You're listening to Ask the Doulas, a podcast where we talk to experts from all over the country about topics related to pregnancy, birth, postpartum, and early parenting. Let's chat.
Hello. This is Kristin Revere with Ask the Doulas, and I am so excited to chat with my dear friend, Dr. Annie Bishop today.
Hey, Kristin.
Annie is co-owner and co-founder and an amazing chiropractor at Rise Wellness Chiropractic. Welcome, Annie.
Thanks for having me. I'm so pumped to be here. It's been a long time.
It has. We have to have you back on to talk chiropractic, but today we are talking about charitable giving and the importance of businesses doing more than making profit. And since Gold Coast is a certified B Corp, we have really focused on not only giving our time, but also our dollars to causes that matter to us. And you at Rise Wellness with Dr. Rachel have always participated in multiple charitable giving and involved your patients and the community. So I feel like getting involved in our 10th annual diaper drive with nestlings was a perfect fit for you. But I would love to hear more about why you choose to give back to causes that are near and dear to your hearts.
So this is year 9 that we've partnered with you, which is awesome. That's before Rise Wellness was even founded. So that's
right.
And I go way back with you. The diaper drive, I feel like, is one of those big ones that we're always excited to do every year. But besides that, we do like the back to school drive for local schools. A lot of the public schools in the area need a lot of resources, so we like to collect school supplies. We always do like an angel tree giving thing around the holidays, and then we try to squeeze in one more like earlier in the year too, whether it's a food drive or something like that. But really, Rachel and I, we're both chiropractors. We care so much about like our families that we see, the nervous system, all that stuff. But what that really feeds into is like the health and strength of the community too. You got me involved in like other community organizations and stuff too when we were starting out as a business. And I that's one of my values, is just like connecting the community, creating a strong foundation for community members, because it takes a village to raise a family. And I feel like it takes a village to raise that community. And the more that we give back and the more that we contribute to kind of that bigger sense, it creates a community that thrives together, and we all grow together that way.
Exactly. And it's a way to collaborate with other businesses, to involve clients. They get excited. I know your patients certainly do. And you work with women in the childbearing phase, along with all families, but specializing in Webster certified chiropractic care and pediatric care. Your patients tend to have those extra diapers or received a box that they never used at a shower. Or if they have cloth diapers, then we take cloth open bags, open boxes. So in many years past, you have collected the most diapers because you engage your community. And they also have.
We collect them year round too.
Yes.
Honestly.
I hold diapers as well. Yeah. Clients give us diapers. I'm like, okay, I'm going to save this for the drive.
Yeah, exactly. When kids are growing out of sizes, we have moms ask all the time, like, do you know what I can do? Do you have families that are using these open packs? And sometimes we can just like directly donate them, to people who need them here. Or like we have a diaper changing station in our bathroom. But for the most part, when we have big quantities of diapers that are coming in that are like unused boxes, open boxes, we're like, shoot, we'll save these for the drive, and we just kind of give us a little step up right at the beginning.
Exactly. Yes. And it makes all the difference. And you understand working with the nervous system and with health, and being a pediatric chiropractor, like if infants have wet diapers, they're more prone to crying. The increased crying can lead to perinatal mood disorders. in families, and it just intensifies. And diapers are expensive, formula is expensive, and it's one of the unmet needs that are not covered by government programs. So families, if they can't afford diapers, they'll keep their baby in a wet diaper or their toddler. I mean, the biggest need in the diaper drive is actually those larger sizes, the toddlers that aren't fully potty trained. So we always say, the sizes 3 to 5, of course, we take newborn and all sizes, but there is so much need, and I feel like there's not enough awareness about how pressing this issue really is.
Yep, agreed.
And certainly with childcare, we're still in a childcare crisis. And if you don't have diapers to bring to daycare, then you can't bring your child. So even if there is funding for daycare, there's also that requirement to bring diapers.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, think of the stress of all of that, of, not being able to afford diapers, of trying, even if your kid isn't upset and crying about having a wet diaper, but just feeling that, like, as a mom, it's got to be so hard to know, like, this is something that we're struggling with, and who do I ask for help? And so I think that that's one of the major resources that, or reasons that we want to create this resource for moms and help supply diaper banks that
Exactly. And then one thing that was shocking to me is over the 10 years we've done this drive, I used to always say, when being interviewed in the media or talking about the drive, that it was 1 in 3 families struggled with diaper need. And just last year, about the last year and a half, it increased to 1 in 2 families.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's never been something that's been a part of, like, funding or support for low-income families, or, I mean, just families in general, but that's, yeah, like, it's not part of WIC, it's not part of any sort of, like, social programming, which is just, it's such an unmet need. It's wild.
It is.
In 2 families,
And
that blows my mind.
Hey, Alyssa here. I'm just popping in to tell you about our course called Becoming. Becoming a Mother is your guide to a confident pregnancy and birth, all in a convenient 6-week online program. From birth plans to sleep training and everything in between, you'll gain the confidence and skills you need for a smooth transition to motherhood. Live coaching calls with me and Kristin, tons of expert videos including chiropractic care, pelvic floor physical therapy, mental health experts, breastfeeding, and so much more. You'll also get a private Facebook community with other mothers going through this at the same time as you to offer support and encouragement when you need it most. If you'd like to learn more about the course, you can email us at info@goldcoastdoulas.com or check it out at thebecomingcourse.com. We would love to see you there. We also have a book called Supported, Your Guide to Birth and Baby, which makes a beautiful companion to this course. It's a great book for any expecting mother and is the perfect baby shower gift. You can find information on that book at supportedbook.com.
yeah, and then even with the sustainability of cloth diapers, that investment, unless you get hand-me-downs from a friend or are able to buy them used, that upfront cost is expensive. And then sometimes some daycare providers or even nannies aren't comfortable or won't work with cloth. And so hard decisions need to be made. It's like, do you put food on the table? Do you pay your utilities? Or do you buy diapers this week? And so as far as the drive goes, in Greater Grand Rapids, we serve Kent County, Ottawa, and Allegan with the partners that we work with Nestle's Diaper Bank, and also Great Start Parent Collaboration. And that need, again, is pressing. So we have partners like yourself in Ottawa and Allegan and Kent counties that collect the entire month of September. You will have a box in your location, and anyone can come in. They don't have to be a patient, and they can drop off. boxes, bags, whether they're brand new or opened, or a handful of individual diapers, and certainly cloth diapers, cloth supplies. We also accept wipes, which are also expensive and needed. So from September 1st to October 1st, we will be collecting diapers, and some other partners that have worked with us over the years are Mindful Counseling and Hopscotch, also near you
Yeah.
location-wise.
It's
Baby
like 2 blocks
Beloved.
away. It's great.
Yeah, a lot of uptown area businesses. Of course, the Gold Coast office, and Mindful Counseling has 3 locations. Advent Physical Therapy has multiple locations. I want to say 9 participating this year all over Kent County and 1 in Zeeland. And then Nestle's Diaper Bank has a variety of partners in Holland and Zeeland that collect diapers year round, including Brand's Steakhouse. And they have so many amazing long-term partners in libraries. And so we're excited to be able to have this big goal, which we're just announcing here, of 20,000 diapers
Whoa.
collected.
Yeah, let's do it. We can.
Yeah. We have a month and many places, and we will list a list of locations, addresses, websites in the show notes. And so you can take a look. But I'd also like to talk about the national movement, which just happens to fall around Gold Coast. Our 10th anniversary is coming up, which is why we always did the drive from September 1st to October 1st to celebrate that anniversary, make a big give back. And we plan to not only give financially this year to Nestle's as a business, but also, give the collected diapers with partners like yourself in early October. So let's hope that we exceed the goal and can help more families in our area. But with the National Diaper Needs Awareness Week, it is moved up. It's earlier than usual this year. It's September 15th to September 21st. And this is a national initiative. So if you don't live in Michigan and you're listening to this episode, you can go online and see about other diaper drives that are going on around the US. And you can also donate to the National Diaper Need Awareness Bank and be able to impact even more families. And you can donate to Nestle's Diaper Bank. They accept PayPal donations. They have an Amazon wish list. So if you want to give to a diaper bank that impacts families and you don't live in this area, you're able to directly give to them. And all of that will be in the show notes.
Awesome. That's great. We did a Amazon wish list too this year for families that didn't want to go out and buy stuff, but just wanted to send us diapers. So we're like, yeah, this is a great idea. And just get them sent to the office and we'll add them to the pile.
Right, exactly. And sometimes with newborns, it's hard to get out of the house. You haven't gone through diapers yet. And again, it's like you don't know when there are many diaper parties for showers, and sometimes you get too many of one size, or you've registered for them, and you can just register for diapers and have them sent to Nestle's or to your office as a registry item and a way to give back with your own baby shower. So what else are you doing other than the continuous give back and community engagement?
I think we're just going to be pumping the diaper drive this month, and we always offer a discounted initial exam for people who donate too. So it was a nice time for people whose maybe family members or friends are interested in coming in. We really put it out that way, hey, if you donate diapers, then you get even more discounted on your exam and stuff. So that always helps get a lot of just education around the diaper drive, and then also gives people a little incentive to donate too. So that's kind of what we're up to in our office this month.
Yeah. And you've had other partners that have been involved that share office space and have brought in diapers. And I know some other supporters like Fit for Mom will collect at classes and then bring the diapers to your location. And you've been very generous about offering your space as a collection spot on the last day of the drive when we're
Yeah,
able to get everything counted. And it's so exciting to see the impact. And Great Start is certainly appreciative, as well as Nestlings. And the great thing about partnering with them is they understand all of the area partner agencies that give to families in need. There's no way that I could identify the families that need diapers. So they work with 31 partner agencies and distribute them in Kent, Ottawa, and Allegan counties. So again, if you're listening elsewhere, there are other diaper banks or organizations such as Great Start that are holding drives during this month and also throughout the year. So drives can happen at any time. It just happens that ours is around a big holiday.
Mm-hmm.
But the stats that Nestlings has released, they've distributed over 3 million diapers and helped over 50,000 families since they launched in 2011. And last year alone, with our help from our drive, they distributed nearly 400,000 diapers.
Wow, that's so great.
Yeah, so I'm so thankful. And I feel like with federal funding and the cuts with grants, that it is more important that we give to organizations like Nestlings,
Yeah,
like Great Start, to be able to impact our communities and families' lives.
for sure. That community support's a lot more grassroots these days. So
Yes. And so, other than that, helping families, any impactful stories? I always love hearing about the success that you've had with clients. I know that we send a lot of our Gold Coast clients to you. And it's so fun to have the long-standing relationships as a doula. I have clients that I've walked through 3 and 4 pregnancies and births with, and you have worked with patients over time and have become like family to them. So I'd
yeah.
love to hear a story.
Oh my gosh, yeah, gosh, so many stories. I feel like we're in a phase of home visits right now too, which means we always offer home visits for moms who've been with us or pregnant women who've been with us through care. Then when they give birth, it's hard to leave the house. So we always offer a home visit. It's a highlight for Rachel and I to be able to like be one of the first people to meet the baby and adjust baby and mom at home. And it just is, it really feels like that, like family oriented, like we're a part of the process. And that's always such a great thing. So we've been busy with a bunch of home visits recently. I have a little guy that I see that had a little accident last week and broke his leg. And so I did a home visit for him yesterday too. He hadn't pooped since the fall happened, and mom was really concerned, and he can't leave the house because he's in a full brace. And so she was texting me like, "Is there any way you could come over?" And I was like, "Yeah, absolutely." So I drove up to Rockford yesterday and adjusted him on the couch, just like wrapped in a pillow basically, and then left. And later that day she texted me and was like, "He's the most relaxed he's ever been. He has pooped twice since your adjustment. Like, thank you so much. He's so much more comfortable." So I feel like those are, I mean, that was yesterday. These are stories that we hear all the time.
That's what keeps,
Yeah,
you
it's for
going,
sure.
is
Yeah.
knowing the impact. And the fact that you do home visits is so rare. And I love like popping into your office and seeing you with your table because I know that someone just had a baby.
Yes. Yep. Gotta take off for another, we have our, like, go bag and our table, fold-up table and everything ready to go always, so
Yeah. And so the work is so important. And as you said, it's all about establishing community and, that village, whether it's our other diaper drive partner, Mind Body Baby, who has a community with classes, and your community that you've created. And you do a lot of events for mom. And we even held like a book launch party at your space and have collaborated on a variety of events with you, like Mom Mosa, I want to say, in the past. And you do so much to create community. And we try to be the same light in the world. And we're excited to have our 10th anniversary party. So you'll be getting an invite soon.
Well, congratulations. That's a huge accomplishment.
Thanks. Time sure flies when you're you love what you do. So,
Yep.
Well, thanks, Dr. Annie. Any final words for our listeners?
Yeah, get those diapers in. I mean, go out and do good in the world. Support families, support moms, support people who need help, because there's a lot of people who need help right now. And the more that, even if we can just give in small ways, like it really makes a huge impact when we all do something together.
Absolutely. And how can our listeners connect with you? You've got a website, you're all over social media, you have amazing interviews and videos. So
Yeah. So we're Rise Wellness Chiropractic. That's just shortened to Rise Wellness Chiro on all of our social media. So that's our website is risewellnesschiro.com. Instagram and Facebook are at Rise Wellness Chiro. So those are kind of best ways to find us on social media. We try to do a lot of educational videos and posts about nervous system, about how to help kids, how to help moms. And then we have some fun ones too. I just did the Nicki Minaj post. So will see that on our social media later.
Oh, wow. I don't dare.
I don't recommend that to anyone.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for partnering with us once again, Dr. Annie. And we'll have to have you back on to talk about the latest trends and findings in chiropractic care. But our listeners can connect with you on social, your website. They can find your hours to drop off diapers. And as you mentioned, you do have a discount for new patients with bringing in diapers.
We do. Yeah.
Thank you. Take good care.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks for listening to Ask the Doulas. For more information about Gold Coast Doulas, visit us on our website, goldcoastdoulas.com. We're also on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. If you like this podcast, please subscribe and give us a 5-star review. Thank you. Remember, these moments are golden.